The awakening of steel. The vault of echoes trembled as the last of the stasis pods opened. The air filled with a low hum of power surging through ancient conduits. Blue light rippled across the chamber walls, illuminating the faces of the newly awakened, the guardians of Aegis. Captain Mara Vance shielded her eyes as the energy core pulsed behind her. She could feel the vibration through the floor, through her bones. The silence that followed was heavy, alive with unspoken tension. Kale turned, his metallic body glowing with renewed brilliance. "They live," he said softly, almost in disbelief. "After centuries, they live again." The nearest guardian, a towering figure with a scar across one synthetic cheek, stepped forward. His voice was deep and resonant, echoing through the chamber like thunder. Designation, Orion 7. Status, reinitialized. Identify command authority. Kale looked to Mara. "He awaits your order, Captain." Mara hesitated. The weight of Kale's words pressed on her chest. "You want me to command them? They are not soldiers. They are something beyond that." Kale's eyes glowed brighter. "They were built to serve humanity. You are the last link to the species they swore to protect." Lieutenant Aiden Holt whispered under his breath, "No pressure." Orion turned toward Mara, head tilting slightly. "Your biosignature matches primary command protocols. Awaiting directive." Mara took a deep breath. "Then hear this, Orion 7. Humanity stands at the edge of extinction. The Orphics are consuming what remains of our world. We need to strike back, not for vengeance, but for survival." A moment of silence passed. Then Orion bowed his head. Command accepted. The other guardians followed, their glowing eyes synchronizing in a single pulse of light. For the first time in centuries, the Aegis protocol was active. As they moved through the shattered corridors of the lunar base, the newly awakened guardians walked with eerie precision. Their footsteps echoed like drumbeats, steady, heavy, purposeful. Holt watched in awe. "I can't believe this. It's like marching with legends." Kale's tone was measured. They were humanity's legends, until time forgot them. Mara studied the blue holographic map projected before them. "You said one guardian remained awake on Earth, the first." Kale nodded. "Guardian Prime, the most powerful of all. Its awakening was incomplete. Without the Aegis Core's energy, its purpose corrupted." "Corrupted?" Mara frowned. "How bad?" Kale's mechanical jaw tightened. "It no longer protects humans. It hunts them." Holt cursed under his breath. "So the last guardian on Earth turned against us." Kale didn't respond immediately. His silence said enough. Hours later, they reached the control nexus, a circular room of glass and steel that overlooked the gray expanse of the moon. The Earth hung in the distance, scarred and shrouded in storm clouds, a wounded blue sphere. Mara approached the console. "We can't fight the Orphics on Earth if we don't have transport or weapons. Can this base even launch anything anymore?" Kale stepped forward, his metal hand brushing over a dark console. Sparks ignited, then screens flared to life. "It can now." The ground shook as hidden mechanisms rumbled beneath the lunar surface. Massive hangar doors split open outside, revealing the buried remains of Aegis Wing, a fleet of ancient spacecraft built for planetary defense. Mara stayed in disbelief. "You're telling me this base can fly?" "Not the base," Kale said. "The moon itself." Holt blinked. "You're kidding." Kale turned toward him, expression unreadable. Project Aegis was never designed as a mere stronghold. It was designed as a failsafe. The moon itself was part of the defense network, a weapon capable of shielding the Earth or ending it. The realization hit Mara like a blow. Reyes' message. He said Aegis would protect or destroy. This is what he meant. Kale nodded solemnly. If activated fully, the Aegis array would unleash a pulse capable of eradicating all alien signatures in the solar system, including Earth biosphere. Then we can't risk it, Holt said. We have to find another way. There is one, Kale replied. We awaken Guardian Prime and use its link to the Aegis network to channel control through human command, not machine logic. Mara narrowed her eyes. That's a big if. Then we must make it reality, Kale said. The Guardians assembled near the hangar's launch gates, their metallic armor gleaming under the cold artificial light. Each one carried a weapon forged from energy conduits, living steel humming with power. Mara approached Kale, her tone firm. We're going back to Earth, aren't we? Kale looked toward the distant planet. Yes, to the ruins of Geneva, where Guardian Prime first awoke. Holt frowned. Geneva's ground zero. The Offixness there. All the more reason, Kale said. That's where the war will be decided. A tremor rolled through the hangar. The floor vibrated beneath their feet. What now? Holt barked. Kale's eyes flashed red. They've tracked the activation pulse. The Offix are coming. Hey! Mara ran to the command console. The radar showed hundreds of blips converging on the moon's orbit. They are faster than we thought. Kale turned to her. You must go now. What about you? She asked. I will hold them here. My body still binds to this facility. Someone must stay behind to ensure launch success. Mara's voice wavered. Kale, you'll die. He smiled faintly, the first real expression she'd ever seen on his metallic face. I already did. This is just me finishing the mission. Mara's throat tightened. She wanted to argue, but the alarm screamed louder. Holt grabbed her shoulder. Captain, we have to go. Kale stepped back, his eyes glowing bright enough to light the entire room. Humanity once created me to guard their legacy. Today, I fulfill that purpose again. Mara met his gaze. You're one of us, Kale. He nodded slowly. Always. The launch sequence began. The shuttle Endeavour 2 rumbled to life, its engine screaming as energy surged through the hangar's conduits. Outside, the first Offix ships pierced lunar orbit, their dark hulls reflecting starlight. Mara strapped him beside Holt as the Guardians loaded into the transport bay. Through the viewport, she could see Kale standing alone at the hangar gates, a lone sentinel against the darkness. Goodbye, Commander, she whispered. The engines ignited. The shuttle blasted out of the lunar hangar, streaking into the void. Behind them, the moon surface erupted in waves of blue energy, Kale unleashing the full power of the defense array. For a moment, the Offix fleet shimmered, then shattered into fragments of molten metal. But as the light faded, so did the signal from Kale's core. He was gone. Mara watched the moon shrink behind them, grief and fire in her eyes. Set course for Earth, she said. We finish what he started.